Have you ever pondered on how the collective mindset of a group can often lead to the normalization of thinking errors? This is a fascinating and somewhat troubling aspect of human psychology known as groupthink. Imagine a scenario where an organization consistently makes poor decisions or implements inefficient practices. The root cause of these issues might not be incompetence, but rather a phenomenon called the cult of common practice. This is a situation where thinking errors become normalized within a group. It's not just about tolerating these errors, but more worryingly, reinforcing them. This environment fosters a normalization of errors, a reinforcement loop, an avoidance of accountability, selective perception, and a rationalization of errors. Let's consider a case study to illustrate this point. The ill-fated launch of the Space Shuttle Challenger in 1986. Despite clear warnings from engineers about the potential failure of the O-rings in freezing temperatures, these concerns were dismissed by the group decision-makers at NASA. The normalization of risk, the reinforcement of faulty decisions, the dilution of individual accountability, and the selective perception and rationalization of contradicting information led to a tragic disaster. In extreme cases, the cult of common practice can evolve into what we might term group psychosis, where these errors become deeply ingrained in the collective belief system. This can be further perpetuated by charismatic leadership, group isolation, shared delusions, and a sacrificial commitment to the group. In a group psychosis environment, there are additional factors that can exacerbate the entrenchment of errors. These include blind faith in leadership, fear of outsiders, prioritizing group identity, and fear of retaliation. The consequences of these deeply entrenched errors are not to be taken lightly. They can lead to serious safety compromises, stifle innovation, and have a significant impact on mental health due to cognitive dissonance and stress. So, what have we learned today? Groupthink and the cult of common practice can create an environment where thinking errors become deeply entrenched and normalized. These errors are not only perpetuated, but also reinforced by charismatic leadership, group isolation, and shared delusions. Recognizing and challenging these entrenched errors are crucial to breaking this cycle. It's about fostering a culture of critical thinking, accountability, and continuous improvement. It's about understanding that the strength of a group's decision-making lies not in its uniformity, but in its ability to question, analyze, and rectify. In the end, it's about remembering that the power of the group is only as strong as the individual minds that comprise it.